And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through. Look at Cleveland's starting group. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. And for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. Now here's Morant. To the inside, here's Brooks. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And here's Sexton. Kicks it to Garland. Back to Sexton. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. Shot clock at 5. Valanciunas grabs the board. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Here's Brooks. And he overshot that one, missing. And here's Cleveland. Here's Drummond. Nice D from Valanciunas.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
And Brooks, here we go. Jackson. And stolen by Love. He's all alone. The finish. It's deflected.
On the block shot, Dillon won't beat you with length, but he does have good lift off the floor.
It's intercepted. Here's Sexton, and he makes good on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
The shot's good.
It breaks down your defense when Ja Morant gets in the lane. You want to force him outside.
Now Garland. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
A guy who can lull you to sleep and then burst right past you. Ja Morant on the attack.
And what an incredible shot in the arm for this franchise. The opportunity to draft a potential superstar in Ja Morant, and they had only a 6% chance of landing that #2 overall pick.
Here's Valanciunas. The putback. Morant on the follow.
An awesome rebounder at that position. The energy level Morant puts forth on the glass is tremendous.
Now here's Garland. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And there's the pass to Osman. And Drummond kicks to Sexton. 4 on the clock. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. They've had a lot of good players come through Memphis over the years, GA, but probably no one with Morant's upside.
He has future league MVP potential. Once the three-point shot is consistent, once he cuts back on the turnovers, I just don't know how you stop him.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Now here's Jones. Pass to Clark. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Here's Sexton. Thompson right side. Back to Sexton. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And Clark has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Here's Gutteridge, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. And the basket is good. Sexton's got 6.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
And stolen by Sexton. And here they come. Here's Nance. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. This is his first free throw of the game.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Josh Jackson's checked in for Memphis. Here's Melton. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Outside, Sexton. He feeds it to Thompson. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
The powerful body of Thompson, easily able to absorb contact and finish.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Clark, and Clark slams it in.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Here's Sexton. 6 points for him. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 8 points for him.
And that's all you can do on defense. Sexton just remarkable at maintaining control on those difficult physical finishes.
It's a tie game in Memphis. And back in a moment as we'll get underway. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
We've got Tyus Jones. Kyle Anderson is out there with Clark. And there's Jackson, and it's Melton in at the shooting guard. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Now, here's Clark. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint. And one of the biggest surprises last year for Memphis, Brandon Clark brought not only the energy, the rebounds, the block shots, he brought the three-point shooting.
Count that one. Garland's got his second bucket.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Melton feeling it out a bit. And there's the feed to Jackson. The 10-footer finds the target. A player known for his athleticism, Clark's skill set may have been underappreciated by people and personnel.
And not only the long-range shooting, Clark showed up with a terrific floater, hit his free throws. He even started creating for others by the end of last year.
Here's Melton. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Anderson's got the lead up to 4 now for the Grizzlies.
With 7'2" wingspan, Kyle Anderson relies on that and his anticipation skills. Leads to second chance points.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Garland with it. He has 6. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Jones, the pass to Melton. Cavaliers trailing. And Porter, here we go. And finished off by Porter.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Clark. Winslow comes in for Kyle Anderson. And Brooks subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. Now, here's Garland. He's got 8. Lays it up and banks it in. Garland's got 10 points. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Here's Brooks. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
If you were as strong as Brooks, you'd also be aggressive inside.
1:32 left here in the second. Here's Love. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Ja Morant, he's checked in for Tyus Jones. Dante Exum, he's checked in for Cleveland. How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
And that one's good. Morant.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Now, here's Sexton. 1:02 left in the first half of the game. That one goes. Counted. Here's Morant. The lead is 2. Passes to Valanciunas. And the rejection by Love.
Not known for blocking shot, but Kevin Love got all of that one.
Here's Thompson. Pass to Osman. Valanciunas against Love. Clock at 6. Here's Thompson. That falls. Great assist by Love. Thompson's got the game tied up here for the Cavs.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And it's Sexton penetrating. That's tipped. Here's Morant. No good from 11 feet. Exum deciding where to go with it, and that'll do it for the first half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. They were never able to get the lead above 4. And
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Darius Garland. Guys, what a contribution.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Larry Nance out there with Garland. And it's Drummond in at the 5 down low.
You know, the maturation of Kevin Love has been fun to watch. A capable stretch 4 with impressive versatility.
Clark, he's checked in for James.
You look back at that 2019 draft, Zion goes 1, Morant goes 2, and with everything we know about them now, could you imagine having to make that choice today?
That is a tough choice, GA. Or even crazier, could you imagine having both of them on your team? The reason why I say that, as amateurs, they played together in South Carolina. Little did they know at the time, they would be the future of this league. I know what the analytics say about mid-range shots, but Love knocks that down in his sleep.
To the middle, here's Drummond. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Here's Morant. And that's collected by Love. Love's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Osman. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Cleveland shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Morant looking around. He kicks it to Clark. shot from 6. And good that time. Clark's got 8 points. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
With the putback and staying with the play, Valanciunas.
Gotta love the big man Valanciunas fighting for that extra chance, and he was rewarded for his effort.
And here is Garland. 12 points for him. He dishes it to Love. Inside, here's Drummond. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Drummond's got the lead up to 3 now for the Cavs. And finished off by Morant.
You love to see that kind of elevation from your point guard. John Morant's a reliable finisher.
Garland dishes to Love. Over Clark. Cleveland moving the ball around. Love inside. He's covered by Clark.
Multi-time NBA rebound leader. Might want to think about putting a body on Drummond.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. It's deflected.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Yep, it counts.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Morant with it. He's picked up by Drummond. And that one's good. Morant.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
The Cavaliers leading by 3. Now Garland. 1:25 left to play in the third. That one falls.
Completely on his game. Hasn't missed a shot all night. A big part of why this team is winning.
Here's Morant. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
John Morant's floater is the great equalizer. He doesn't have to get to the rim to do damage.
Now here's Garland. Guarded by Morant. 50 seconds left here in the third quarter. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Using that solid frame inside, Winslow draws the foul.
Grizzlies have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Jang, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Jackson comes in for Brandon Clark. DeAnthony Melton, he's checked in for Brooks. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Morant. Then for the Cavaliers, Thompson, he's checked in for Love. Kevin Porter comes in for Jetty Osman. And it's Sexton in for Garland. And Thompson sends it back.
Great timing by Tristan Thompson on that block. That's his forte.
And there's Sexton. That's good on the assist by Thompson. That's 12 points for Colin Sexton. Jones drives in. Nice D from Sexton. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 3-point lead. And that one's good by Porter.
Love what Drummond did on that play. Kept his eyes up, and he was being unselfish.
Here's Jones. With 1 on the clock. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that does it for the third quarter. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. They've got Jackson. He's out there with Gorgie Dang. Tyus Jones out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Melton in at the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball, following the missed shot by Tyus Jones.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. Melton's shot is good.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Valanciunas, who's checked in for Jack. And it's John Morant in for Tyus Jones. Now here's Valanciunas. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. Morant with it. Guarded now by Sexton. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That's his first foul. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And Jackson is a terrific passer at that forward position. Fantastic at setting the table for his guys.
Now here's Sexton. Six to shoot. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. Here's Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And you got to admire the speed of Jackson. He's a nightmare in the open floor. Just has a knack for being in the right place at the right time.
Sexton with it. Bobbed up there for Drummond. It's stolen by Valanciunas. To take the lead, Melton passes to Jackson. Out to the wing. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Jackson, that's good.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers, where they can do something with it.
Here is Love. Jaren Jackson making his last shot. Drills the three-pointer. Love's got 9 points now in just the second half.
That's why you run these plays for Kevin Love, because he can stretch you out.
Morant left side. Valanciunas controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Valanciunas has got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies.
Huge bucket there from the big Lithuanian. Valanciunas is stepping up.
Here's Garland. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. 1:53 left to play here in the fourth. Now here's Morant. Tight defense on him. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle. And now a three-point play chance here for him. Some changes for Memphis. Winslow comes in for Jackson. And it's Dylan Brooks in for DeAnthony Melton. That's good from Morant.
And how big was that? He is just so reliable, so confident at the free throw line.
Osman, the pass to Love. Back to Osman. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Oh, just got too aggressive. You've got to play smart. Got to it on the way down, and that's a big whistle.
And Memphis making a change here. Allen's checked in. Nancy's checked in for Cleveland. Exum comes in for Garland. Morant outside. And finished off by Morant.
Calling for the ball in crucial moments. Morant steps up when it matters most.
Outside, Sexton. To the wing on the left. Nance passes to Love. Those three-pointers off the mark. The Grizzlies on offense. They're on a 15-5 run. Kicks it out to Allen. 55 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Thompson. The putback, good. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
And showing no nerves out there. Dante Exum ready for the big moment.
Morant outside. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Count it!
That was just a cold-blooded play there from Valanciunas. Not fazed at all by the situation.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Absolutely. They're within striking distance, but they have to make pretty much every shot.
And that's an intentional foul. Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
How can you not love a player like Ja Morant? Came into the NBA ready to prove himself and just keeps getting better.
Wow, I tell you what, those free throws will give them some much-needed breathing room. 2-possession game now.
Allen outside. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. One shot. And the technical free throw is good.
Big moment at the line. As poised as you get, this thing is done.
On deep. Good.
Elite ball handler who can hit.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. Now. Cavaliers and another Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thank you.
He is indeed, D.A. Thank you. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the 1 spot. And for the Cavaliers, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Now here's Williamson. Following the shot by Drew Holiday. Favors passes to Williamson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Another shot.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And here's New Orleans now. Ball with it. He's picked up by Drummond. And a slam dunk by Favors.
Boy, Ball has a nice feel for when his guys are open. He's solid, really solid when it comes to getting his teammates clean looks.
Now, here's Garland. He's covered by Ball. And the rejection by Favors. Sexton against Holiday. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
Here's Garland. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Pelicans have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And stolen by Sexton. Osman kicks to Drummond. Yes, that goes in.
You know, that's exactly how they wanted to run that possession, guys. Beautiful.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Just 5 to shoot. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. J.J. Redick's checked in for Lonzo Ball. The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Sexton against Holiday. Here's Drummond. Chalk up 2 there. Drummond's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And, you know, Drummond has no problem playing through contact. He excels at using that strong body of his to fight through contact and finish.
Here's Osman. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Pelicans still look like they're getting going. 4-point game. Holiday with it. Picked up by Love. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Porter's checked in for Jetty Osman. Redick dishes to Favors. Back to Redick. Out to Favors. All sorts of time. The shot, no good. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Here's Porter. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got his 3rd assist on the night. Redick surveying the D. Favors. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance. A pretty simple solution to ending this run. It would just be getting back and actually playing some defense.
Here's Redick. Following the basket by Kevin Love. Redick passes to Favors. Back to Redick. Outside Holiday. Favors inside. Working on Drummond. And that one's good by Favors.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
Garland, no good. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Pelicans. They trail by 6. It doesn't go for him. Cavaliers go the other way with it. And here we go. Cavaliers running again.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
Hart the pass to Hayes. Jackson kicks to Hart. Doesn't go that time. Nice D from Sexton. There's 37 seconds left in the first. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now here's Redick. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Goes back up. Thompson with the rebound. And the Cavaliers with possession. They're on a 16-6 run. Knocked away. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And the aggressiveness Sexton plays with is infectious. He motivates his teammates to play just as hard.
Ball, the pass to Melly. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next. We recently caught up with Drew Holiday, who talked about some trying.
Being able to go through adversity and come out strong.
And Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Nance and Thompson are up front. Then it's Porter. Then there's Garland. And it's Windler in at the shooting guard. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers.
You know, sometimes the great three-point shooters in the game don't carry that same success to the free throw line, but that's not the case with J.J. Redick. I mean, he's cash money from the stripe, too.
There's Garland. Thompson. It's good on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
The drive by Redick. Count it. Good. Redick's got 4 this quarter.
He has the ability to get to the basket, too. Like seeing Redick put it on the deck and get it done off the dribble.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Windler, the pass to Thompson. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Pelicans shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
Both good from the line that time.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
There's Garland. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Cleveland shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Pelicans trail by 15. On the wing, Jackson. Pass to Melly. Outside, Redick. Pocket 6. From outside the arc. Cavaliers with the rebound. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
pass to Okafor. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. For the Cavaliers, Andre Drummond's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Kevin Love comes in for Nance. And it's Jetty Osman in for Porter. New Orleans also making some changes. Zion Williamson's checked in for Melly. Ingram comes in for Jackson. And it's Holiday in for J.J. Redick. He's off on that one. Excellent D there from Holiday.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
And he gets it back. The dish to Okafor. New Orleans moving it around. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
For three, Love. Rebounded by Hart. Pelicans trail by 17. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Williamson kicks to Hart. Back to Williamson. Tries yet again, and it's good on the way in.
And normal physicality doesn't get it done with Williamson. To stop him from scoring, you really have to up the ante and get him before he hits that launching pass.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA continues to build international academies to develop prospects from other countries. Already, academy graduates are playing Division I college basketball. And before long, NBA players should start emerging from that pipeline. The league continues to reach out to find overlooked youngsters who have a gift and give them the opportunity. Guys?
Outstanding, David. Thank you. Another miss by Love. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. 17-point game.
He's an explosive, athletic guard, and I tell you, the coaching staff must love watching Holiday in the open court.
Love outside. There's 42 seconds left in the first half. Count it. Pelicans trail by 17 to the wing right side. Knocks it loose. Now here's Garland, guarded by Holiday. Garland with the bucket.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Now here is Holiday. He's guarded closely. Good on the shot. Holiday's got 6 points.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Windler, the pass to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Thrown down with force. Drummond with great feel around the rim. Now, usually he's one of the leading dunkers in the NBA because he doesn't waste any time or motion in there.
And so it's the Cleveland. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. It's Cleveland out on top at halftime. They are dominating the scoring, leading by... And...
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Cleveland leading by 19 points. Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. And it's Favors in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
Ball no good. And here's Cleveland. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Drummond finds Love. Fires, high post, kept alive.
This is what Drummond is known for, fellas. I mean, assertive, aggressive, relentless, hard-working. He's just a dog at offensive rebound.
And stolen by Love. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. The Pelicans shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. Ball no good. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Sexton attacking. And the shot goes in. Sexton's got 4 points this quarter.
You know, Love is, as we've seen, a solid passer for a big man. Great at breaking down the defense and firing the pass to an open teammate.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
Tries to save it, but they get it back. Nance, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Love right side. Lets it go with a 3. Second chance shot, and that one's good. Osman's got 6 points.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Now, here's Sexton. 9 points in the game so far. Now the pass to Drummond. Here's Osman. He's covered by Ingram. Osman, the pass to Nance. Now the feed to Drummond. That shot off. Great D that time from Favors. New Orleans moving the ball around. That one drops for him.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Here's Love. The putback, and Drummond is right there. 10 points for him.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line. Both teams deciding to change it up. For New Orleans, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
Oh my God. And the expectations for Williamson are sky high. A superb athlete whose skill set and drive to be great is off the chart.
Here's Drummond. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Jackson kicks to Redick. We've got 1:13 left in the third. Yep, that one goes. Redick's got 8 points.
Proving he's more than just an outside shooter. Redick also has a sweet touch from that area.
Sexton dishes to Nance. Stolen by Jackson. Now here's Redick, guarded closely. Williamson in the post, guarded by Porter, and it goes down 2 points.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Sexton's shot is good.
You have to honor Sexton's jump shot. He has a strong grasp for when to let it fly.
Knocked loose. Porter with the steal. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And Sexton slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Aggressive defense. The battle with Drummond inside is a collision waiting to happen.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
Did you just see what I saw? I mean, that move was out of this world.
Executed to perfection, Greg. I mean, he had the rim in his sights and was not going to be stopped. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Cleveland ahead, running away with this one. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Zizic out there with Thompson. Then there's Garland. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Hart kicks the ball. Back to Hart. Hayes the pass to Hart. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Ball. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Cavaliers making a switch here. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Garland the pass to Love.
Right here.
Tries again. Goes up again. And it's laid up and in by Thompson. Thompson's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Cavs. The Pelicans shooting 43% from the floor. It's Redick on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. It's Redick on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from 14. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Porter dishes to Thompson. Down low. And the dunk by Love.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Now, here's Ball. Defense is right there. Here's Hayes. And the layup's good off the glass. Hayes has got his first bucket in this one.
One of the most impressive things about Ball is his awareness. He's got great court awareness and is a terrific distributor.
Now, here's Garland. He's covered by Ball. Thompson the bounce pass.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
Osman's gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. Stolen by Garland. The slam dunk by Garland.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
You know, they've been the more up-tempo team, clearly. It's helped them gain the advantage in this one.
Hayes. Inside. Cavaliers with the rebound.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Osman the pass to Porter. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And he drops it in from the low post. Porter's got 4 points now in the quarter. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
You know, Ball has proven he can pass and rebound the ball. He's a very impressive player. Now he just needs to add the shot and become more effective as a scorer.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Drummond's checked in for Love. Nance comes in for Kevin Porter. And it's Sexton in for Jetty Osman. Now, here's Garland. He's covered closely to the paint. They swipe it.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Cleveland.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Drummond.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
Here's Hart. Hayes trying to break free. He goes up again. Here's Hart. Back to Hayes. 5 to shoot. Hart the pass to Hayes. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That free throw good from Hayes. And Cleveland making a change here. Windler's checked in. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. 40 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Drummond. Not going to go that time. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Moore finds Hayes. Jackson down low. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Now Nance. Count it.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
The first free throw is good. Jackson hits both of them. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining. The city of New Orleans, really. Now look at Memphis's starting group. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3. And for the Pelicans, Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the guard position. Here's Valanciunas. Lays it up off the glass.
Assist from
and it's the Pelicans with the ball. Here's Ball. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Able to keep his balance even while getting hit. I mean, Ball absorbs contact very well.
It's Morant with the drive. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. And now the Pelicans on the break. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Man, he's got some hops. Morant loves to attack the rim when he gets the chance. Any chance.
And here is Ball. Here's Favors. And a slam dunk by Favors.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Yeah, guys, but where was the box out? No excuse letting him roll that freely on the glass?
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here is Holiday. Kicks it out to Williamson. Ball against Morant. Ball no good. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Jackson misses.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that anyway.
And Ball gets it to go on the assist from Favors. Ball's got his second bucket tonight.
That added muscle helping Lonzo there, looking stronger and more confident on these takes.
He feeds it to Williamson. Ingram against Winslow. They get it back. Outside, Ball.
With the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jumper.
It's tipped. Valanciunas inside. He's covered by Ingram. The Grizzlies with another miss.
His interior scoring is one of the things that drives their offense. Don't expect him to miss many of those. And add Valanciunas to the list of traditional bigs who are trying to stretch out their games. Last year, he shot more threes per contest than in any other season. And he actually hit them in a decent clip.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
And even though Valanciunas has added the 3-ball to his game, his value to this team really lies elsewhere.
Well, yes, yeah. He better know where his bread is buttered and stay in his lane. There's no question he's there to be a space eater. Look, think about it. He gives you high-level rebounding, efficient scoring inside. But if he wants more minutes on the floor, the improved jump shot is key for him.
And so here's Memphis. The Pelicans make their last shot. Here's Jones. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
The Pelicans have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
That's just a needless giveaway. You got to make the defense work for their turnovers.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Melton's checked in. And the basket by Jones. Jones has got his second basket.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Up and in on the layup. And that's now 6 points for Tyus Jones.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
New Orleans making a switch here. Okafor's checked in. 55 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Ellie tips it up. And the Grizzlies leading by 4 to the inside. And then Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
That one goes in.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Melton passes to Clark. To the middle. Here's Anderson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Hart kicks to Redick. Hart the pass to Redick. 15 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Back to Redick. And Hart has it in the corner. They grab their own miss. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Guys, what's your take on the Grizzlies so far?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Oh, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
Got Jahlil Okafor. Jackson is out there with J.J. Redick. And it's Melly in at the 4 spot. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. Here's Gutteridge. No good from outside. Pelicans trail by 6. Hart, that's good. Hart's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, man, solid score. You give Hart shots like these, he's ready to capitalize.
Here's Melton, covered by... Whoa, what a finish!
Run that back. I want to see the replay now.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Now here's Jackson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Oh, good with the triple. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies.
And though he's very active at the offensive end, Melton probably makes his biggest impact defensively.
I agree, Gia. He works hard, shows good instincts, reads the passing lanes very well. He's also disruptive with his speed, his length. And I like that he can play physically. He can get you out of your rhythm. Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Grizzlies shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. First one falls for a platoon swap here for New Orleans. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Pelicans trail by 8. Williamson the pass the ball. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Ball's got 6.
Yeah, this is where Zion is improving, taking advantage of the defensive attention he receives.
Out to the right wing. Here's Valanciunas. Drops one in from the wing. Valanciunas has got the lead up to 8 now for Memphis.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, and it's because of the looks they're getting. Their offense has created some great opportunities.
And there it is for him. Ball's got 4 this quarter.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Shoots from 8. Here's Valanciunas. Finds the open look, and it's on target.
Oh, he's a sensational offensive rebounder. Valanciunas, he just has the nose for where to be when shots go up.
Outside ball. Here's Ingram, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Jonas Valanciunas. Pelicans shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
Yeah, and the second pick in the 2016 draft out of Duke, Brandon Ingram, possessing a rare combination of length and shooting ability.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Hayes is checked in. Winslow's checked in for Memphis. shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Grizzlies shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line. And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
The drive-by ball. Williamson looking it over. Here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
You got to love how attacking Morant is. I mean, he's so excellent at forcing the issue and getting the foul.
First trip to the line for him here. Both free throws good from Morant. Pelicans trail by 8. Williamson in the post. Guarded by Morant. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. 1:32 left to play here in the half. Brooks outside. From the arc. Offensive rebound. Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Oh, he uses his physical tools to the fullest when attacking the defense. That's a heads-up play by Valanciunas.
Holiday dishes to Williamson. 1:06 left in the second quarter. And the layup falls. Williamson's got his second basket of the game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Morant. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Oh, working through the lane, Morant uses change of speed to keep defenders at bay.
Ball, the pass to Hayes. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Hayes has got 4 points this quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pelicans trail by 8. Williamson right side. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Oh, a good shot blocker who competes hard on defense. Defenders better think twice before trying Valanciunas.
The Pelicans have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter. Up over 50%. And here's the fast break. Winslow's leading the way. Jackson misses. And New Orleans pushing it up now. It's stolen by Valanciunas. And so it's Memphis in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every. It's Memphis out in front at the half. They have a solid 8-point lead. And Shaq, let's get. And that'll.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Jonas Valanciunas having a dominant impact in this game.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins's 5. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Justice Winslow out there with Jackson, and it's Jang in at the center position. That free throw, no good.
Well, he's an all-around player. Lonzo's combination of size and playmaking ability at his position is truly unique.
And the second free throw, good. Memphis leading by 7. Morant surveying the D. Kicks to Brooks. Down low, and stolen by Williamson. Stolen by Jackson. Makes it off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 9. And the action on hold as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
Yeah, looks like he's in real pain. Definitely a concern right now.
Oh, Oh, that's a tough blow for him. Really the whole team, though. I mean, puts a lot of pressure on the next man up.
Nelly is checked in for New Orleans. Ingram outside. And Favors kicks to Ingram. Stolen by Winslow. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Jang finds Winslow. Back to Jang. And stolen by Favors. Here's Ingram. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Now here's Morant. 6 points for him. Brooks with it. From deep three-point range. Favors with the rebound. Favors has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Kevin, it's a sort of a boom or bust type player last year. Brooks is a major league street shooter. I mean, when he's on, he can carry your offense.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
Man, how about them not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And when you look at Brooks' game logs from last year, you're spot on. I mean, one night he might put up 30. The next night he might go for 6 or 7.
Yes, yeah, but you need those explosive scorers on the roster. You know, I call him the Vinny the Microwave Johnson type. When he's hot, you ride him. When he's not, sub him. That's it.
Now here's Favors. Following the miss by Jaren Jackson. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Great rebounder in his position. Ball's high energy is what allows him to keep possessions going.
Morant against Ball. It's tipped and stolen by Favors. And now the Pelicans on the break. Here's Holiday. Count that one. And now it's only a 5-point Grizzly lead.
He's an explosive, athletic guard. And I tell you, the coaching staff must love watching Holiday in the open court.
Good.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish him.
Ball to pass to Nelly. Back to Ball. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. They've led by as many as 11 points. Brooks misses.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
Ingram, and slam dunk by Ingram.
Like a gazelle, Ingram just moping inside for the finish.
Got a hand on it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. New Orleans making some changes here. Okafor is checked in for Melly. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Drew Holiday. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Clark, he's checked in for Jackson. Kyle Anderson comes in for Justice Winslow. DeAnthony Melton, he's checked in for Dylan Brooks. And Jones subbed in for John Morant. It's Redick on the wing. From deep. Favors finds Redick. From past the arc. Rebound by Jang.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Because of Anderson's height and instincts, he's a force on the offensive glass.
Here's Redick. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Redick's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
Yeah, no question. It takes skill and a certain level of fearlessness.
And it's good. 2 points.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Now here's Ingram. He has 6. Here's Redick. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You too.
That's a jump ball.
And so it's Memphis with it. Now Clark. 1 second left, and the layup is up and in. And now an 11-point Grizzly lead.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Grizzlies lead by 11. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And it's Jones with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Jahlil Okafor is out there with Jackson Hayes. Then there's J.J. Redick. Then there's Jackson, and it's Hart in at the 3 spot. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Hart. Jones against Okafor. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Here's Jones. And another basket for Memphis. The Pelicans shooting well. 50% from the floor. Right wing. And Hayes kicks to Jackson. New Orleans moving the ball around. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Derek Favors checked in for New Orleans. Holiday comes in for Jackson. Morant, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Redick for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Valanciunas has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Clark. Banked in off the glass. 8 points for Brandon Clark.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Redick for 3.
And that's a great play on defense there. Forced him to rethink the shot and then able to come up with the steal. Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
Oh, that'll make any coach happy. Aggressive defense, then changing ends quickly.
Holiday, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Great speed and tricks on the drive. Holiday excels at putting defenses in those compromising positions.
At the line for 2.
Both shots good from the stripe. Memphis leading by 15 to the paint. And there's Jackson on the assist by Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist in this one. Holiday, the pass to Favors. Here's Hart. Outside Holiday. Five on the clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Hayes. Pelicans keep it alive. He gets it in there.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
It's Morant with the drive. Misses from short range.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
Redick with the bucket.
Solid ball movement there. I like seeing Hart make an effort to get it to his open guys.
Holiday against Morant. Passes it to Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 5th assist in this one.
I mean, he's only getting more energy as the game goes along. An incredible second half.
Here's Holiday. Pass to Redick. Puts up a 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Valanciunas has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Out to Brooks. Valanciunas passes to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up to score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. That's going to send Drew Holiday to the free throw line. That one's on Morant. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. That free throw good from Drew Holiday.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
Here's Jones. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one is on Holiday.
All the officials are all over that one.
And he sinks the second. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Grizzlies.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Valanciunas.
Well, he showed what it takes to be a great rebounder tonight. Fighting for position, boxing out, never getting outworked down low.
And that one's good, Morant.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
And Derek Favors with the slam.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
Clark for three. They get it back, and Valanciunas kicks to Clark. Connects from three-point range. And the Grizzlies lead by 16.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game. A sustained effort across the board.
Morant outside. Valanciunas finds Morant. Back to Valanciunas. Shot clock at 5. From deep. And it's Morant missing. And here is Ball. That one falls.
Continuing to develop his offensive game. I love seeing Ball be assertive with the pull-up jumper.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them this it's the rock and roll. Now look at Memphis's starting group. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3. And for Cleveland, Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Garland in at the point. Now here's Morant. Shoots the 3. Good on the three-point shot. Not many teams have the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight. These two teams can do it.
No doubt, Kevin. It can really add a dimension to your offense, and it creates different rotations defensively, especially when you've got someone down low that's going to demand a double team. And so I'm interested to see, in essence, some old school basketball in terms of how teams rotate out of that post.
I am too.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Passes it to Valanciunas. Morant scanning the floor. No good on the triple.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And he gets it to go.
This young man loves to play through contact and certainly has the frame to absorb it. Go ahead, young Sexton.
Here's Morant. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
That's good from Morant.
And the potential of Morant is sky high. A dynamic guard. He plays with a Russell Westbrook type edge and intense on both ends.
And that one drops.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Morant. Darius Garland picking up that last basket. Morant kicks to Jackson. Over Love. Second chance effort. Valanciunas inside. Working on Drummond.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Here's Garland. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
I like the toughness required on that finish by Darius Garland. Boy, oh boy, that was nice. The willingness to mix it up on the interior, so important.
And he recovers it. Here's Jackson. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Garland with it. Now Valanciunas defending. Drummond controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
They double him with Love. Brooks finds Valanciunas. The pass to Brooks. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Now, here's Sexton. Here's Windler. Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Aggressive defense. The battle with Drummond inside is a collision waiting to happen.
Here's Morant. The teardrop falls in. Morant's got 8 points.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
And for players like Andre Drummond, sometimes it's a paradox. Great individual rebounding doesn't always translate into great team rebounding.
That almost sounds, Greg, counterintuitive, right? Because you wonder, is it a lack of boxing out? So if they don't get it, an opponent does. What is clear unequivocally, though, there is more to team success than individual numbers.
Drummond in the post, guarded by Jackson. Up top, Nance. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Here's Morant. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
Even though he's smaller, Morant does not lack assertiveness, which comes in handy down low.
Here's Drummond. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. He's got 8.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Ripped away. Porter against Morant. Sexton the pass to Porter. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. He can't get that one to fall. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Morant finds Anderson. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter to play. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. You've got Morant. Jackson is out there with Anderson. Then it's Gorgie Dan. And it's Gutterich in at the shooting guard position. Morant outside. Over Sexton. And that one's good. Morant's got 12 points in the game.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Here's Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
You can see right there the strength Colin Sexton brings to the point guard position. Plays right through that contact for the and one.
Kevin Love's checked in for Andre Drummond. D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Free throw good, Sexton. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Here's Melton. He's covered by Thompson. To the left side wing. Thompson comes with the double team. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so here's Memphis. 6 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Here's Anderson. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Garland's checked in, and Memphis also making a switch. Allen's checked in. The Cavaliers leading by 3. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Garland with the bucket.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Here's Melton. Inside. And Zhang gets it to go.
Well, you can see that Gorgie Zhang takes that long frame and adds tons of muscle, now able to weather the contact.
For Cleveland, they've gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Windler, guarded by Jackson. Windler's shot is off. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a 3-point game. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And here we go. Fast break. Love's got it. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
A really great job by Kevin Love to run the floor, outworks the defense, able to finish in transition.
Basket counts. Melton's got his first 2 points. For Cleveland, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Here's Garland, and the rejection by Chang.
Oh, the 7'3" wingspan erases that shot. Nice by Gorgie Zhang.
So both teams changing it up here. Now, here's Garland. He has 6, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Stolen by Garland. Here's Porter. Finished off the break. Porter's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, just quick with the decision-making. Smart pass by Darius Garland.
Jones looking for an opening. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. Kevin Love's checked in for Cleveland. Colin Sexton comes in for Porter. Cleveland leading by 3. 1:30 left in the first half of the game. Count that bucket.
Oh, nice move by Darius Garland. What a quick first step. Go ahead, youngster.
Clark dishes to Winslow. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
1:02 left here in the second. Now, here's Garland, defended by Jones. Pass to Valanciunas. Love against Clark. Back to Valanciunas, and the dunk by Valanciunas.
So much of the NBA is about pick and roll opportunities, and who better than Jonas Valanciunas to roll to the cup?
Now, here's Garland. 8 points for him. Trying to get open is Thompson. The slam dunk by Garland.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Brooks against Sexton. Puts it up. Brooks kicks to Valanciunas. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Chalk up 2 there.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Memphis shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
The 5th overall pick back in 2011, Valanciunas has worked so hard to improve his entire game. I'd say it's paid off, Kevin. He can impact a game in a lot of different ways. Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that.
And that'll do it. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, welcome back. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. They never put themselves in too much danger. Thanks for joining.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
Porter is out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Garland. Then there's Larry Nance. And it's Osman in at the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Morant with it, now guarded by Porter. Up top, Morant. 14 points for him. Clark. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Garland. And Drummond throws it down.
Big man on the move. Drummond running the floor, getting rewarded there with the hoop.
Valanciunas trying to free himself up.
just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the ring, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
On the wing, Jackson. Morant kicks to Valanciunas. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Valanciunas has got 9 points.
And have to commend the unselfish attitude. Like how Morant just recognized the open man, and the ball is right there.
Now here's Nance. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Kevin Love's checked in for Kevin Porter. And it's Sexton in for Garland. Then for the Grizzlies, Justice Winslow, he's checked in for Jackson. And Jones subbed in for John Morant. From 10 feet out. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Well, tremendous defensive effort on the interior. That's the kind of contest you want.
Allen passes to Valanciunas. Yep, that one goes in there. Valanciunas has got the lead up to 4 now for Memphis. And so Sexton will bring it up for Cleveland. Nance outside. Dishes it to Sexton. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Sexton's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 so far in the 3rd quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Jones drives in. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ball game.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
Now here's Sexton. 7 points in the game. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. And stolen by Drummond. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And that one's good. Osman's got his 1st basket of the night.
Well, that's an example of using both vision and playmaking ability to find the open teammate. Sexton is a quality floor general.
Jones finds Valanciunas. Kicks it out to Jones. And stolen by Sexton. The drive by Nance. Tipped away. For Memphis, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Valanciunas passes to Clark. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Is on Colin Sexton.
Tough task trying to corral Clark there, especially when he's looking to score.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Corky Dangs checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Dylan Brooks comes in for Allen. And it's John Morant in for Tyus Jones. Now here's Sexton. That one goes. Count it. Sexton's got 9.
You love this. The pressure gets physical, and Colin Sexton doesn't blink. Nice job finishing through contact.
Clark outside. Brooks against Nance. Back to Brooks. 6 on the shot clock. Over Porter. The Grizzlies with another miss.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Intercepted. And now Winslow pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Now here's Sexton. 9 points in the game so far.
Yeah, the defender all over.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game.
Wound up shooting 85 from the line a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage.
Both good from the line that time.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Clark with it, picked up by Thompson. Brooks left side. Morant outside. The jump hook, and that's off the glass and in. He's got 18.
And, you know, we talk so much about Morant's athleticism, but his feel for the game equally as effective.
up there for Thompson. Stolen by Winslow. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. It's the Grizzlies. They're up by 4. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. They've got Brooks. Jaren Jackson is out there with Justice Winslow. Then it's Tyus Jones. And it's Jang in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Garland. The Grizzlies making the shot. Clock at 6. He dishes it to Thompson. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. Anderson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Here's Love, and the dunk by Love.
Well, they've decided to give Tristan Thompson a little bit more opportunity to handle the ball, and what a pretty delivery there.
Jones kicks to Zhang. And that one, good. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
The shot's good from Love.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And the dunk by Love.
Oh, guys, Kevin Love with the power finish there.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Down low, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
And here is Dellavedova. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Love up top, defended by Anderson. Love dishes to Drummond. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. At the tip.
Oh, a nice defensive play. Altered the shot, then stayed right there to clean up the glass.
Jones, the pass to Jang. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Garland with it. There's the feed to Thompson. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup. Thompson's got his first bucket of the night. Memphis leading. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Jones finds Jang. Here is Anderson. Back to Brooks. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Drummond's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Love. Dellavedova, the pass to Garland to tie it up. And the rejection by Jackson. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now here is Dellavedova. In the corner, Drummond with it. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Tristan Thompson's played in the biggest games in the NBA. Big moment, no problem.
Now Jones. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
1:07 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Garland, and the rejection by Jang. They get it back. Love the pass to Garland. Tries again. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Well, give Darius Garland credit for looking to score. He forces the defense into action.
For the Cavaliers, Nance is checked in for Thompson. Porter comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Sexton in for Matthew Dellavedova. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Valanciunas is checked in for Jack. Justice Winslow comes in for Kyle Anderson. D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Brooks. And it's John Morant in for Tyus Jones. Now, here's Sexton. Here's Valanciunas. 30 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. In the corner, Winslow with it. Morant outside. Pass to Winslow. Back to Morant. For 3. Memphis the rebound. And Valanciunas kicks to Morant. Passes it to Winslow. Here's Melton. Out to Morant. The 3. No good there. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They
the NBA.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game. And the task ahead. The New Orleans Riverfront. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at center. And for the Pelicans, Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. And it's Ball in at the 1 spot.
Thrown down with Forrest Drummond with great feel around the rim. Now, usually he's one of the leading dunkers in the NBA because he doesn't waste any time or motion in there.
And it's Ball penetrating. Favors. It's good on the putback.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Stolen by Ball. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. And Holiday throws it down.
And Ball showing you nice activity on the defensive end. They're causing problems because of that reach and the quick hands.
Outside, Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
And how about the leaping ability there on the slam? I love how Sexton just rises up with confidence inside.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And the offense, I mean, 3 of 4, a solid start for this game.
The Pelicans shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
Love outside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. They get Derek Favors.
They want to see Love work that hard and draw fouls. It may take a toll on him, but it's essential to this team that he stay physical.
Both free throws good from Kevin Love.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Ball, the pass to Favors. Ingram outside. Launches it. They get it again. And Favors kicks to Ingram. Holiday looking for an opening. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The drive-by Ball. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And I tell you what, Ball has excellent speed. He's got good size, and his savvy shows up right there because he's cutting right into the heart of the defense at just the right time.
Love with the bucket.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
And that one's good. Williamson.
Capable of doing some real damage. Give Williamson the rock in a spot like that, and he is going to burn you.
Sexton against Holiday. Sexton's shot is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Out left to the wing. Outside, Ball. There's the pass to Favors. And he uses the glass on the layup. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Sexton with it. Now guarded by Ball. Ball against Sexton. Kicks it out to Love. Back to Drummond. Love trying to break loose. And Andre Drummond, the bucket on the assist by Love.
You know, Love is, as we've seen, a solid passer for a big man. Great at breaking down the defense and firing the pass to an open teammate.
And it's Ball penetrating, and Ball slams it in.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Pass to Favors. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Okafor is checked in for Favors. Nicolo O'Malley comes in for Williamson. J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Frank Jackson. Oh, my goodness!
Oh, yeah.
What a play!
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
And Porter, here we go. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
Well, the size mismatch is no problem for this fella, guys. I mean, how much do you like seeing that aggressiveness from him?
And that one's good. Ingram.
And the speed of Ingram is not easy to keep up with. I mean, just blowing by whoever dares to try to stop it.
Here's Windler, and yes, it's good.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here is Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Phenomenal athleticism from Ingram. I mean, really looking to rip that basket up with that strong dunk.
Second shot opportunity. Passes it to Exum. Nance with no one around. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Yep. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them, guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Nance and Johnson are up front. Then there's Garland. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in at the 2. The Cavaliers leading. With the floater, doesn't get it to drop for him. Excellent D there from Okafor. Here's Hart, and he goes in for the dunk.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
And Okafor with the block.
And the reach of Okafor cannot be understated. I mean, when he's around, he's very good at getting those big balls up quickly and batting shots away.
Here's Thompson. Excellent D there from Okafor.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
The shot's good from Hayes.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Here's Thompson, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Clark kicks to Jackson. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
Redick surveying the D. 5 to shoot. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Proving he's more than just an outside shooter. Redick also has a sweet touch from that area.
Windler, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Pelicans?
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Williamson is checked in for Okafor, and it's Lonzo Ball in for Jackson. Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Cleveland. The drive by Williamson. The putback, the rebound by Nance. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Here's Windler. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Windler's got 4 this quarter. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Now here's Redick. He's guarded closely. Outside, Ball. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
And it's in there. Redick's got the lead up to 5 now for New Orleans.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Porter in the corner. And it's blocked. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Some changes for New Orleans. Favors comes in for Jackson Hayes. And it's Holiday in for J.J. Redick. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Osman's checked in. Williamson, the pass to Favors. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And there's a minute 45 left in the first half of basketball. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Holiday. Favors with the ball. Guarded now by Sexton. Here's Ball. And the layup is good. And now a 9-point New Orleans lead.
You know what? The size Ball possesses, guys, as a point guard is really a nice asset, especially when the defense tries to be physical.
For the finish. And Holiday throws it down.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
Ball dishes to Williamson. Outside Holiday. A 3 ball. Can't hit that one.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Sexton. The shot, no good. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Here's Ball. Feeds to Williamson. That one's not going to go. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cavaliers. They trail by 9 points. Nance. And stolen by Favors. Now here is Holiday. He's tightly guarded. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Got a piece of it.
Ball size and timing really an asset when it comes to him blocking shots.
And the dunk by Williamson.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. A competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. Some good action during the period, as it was just a... And that's...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. An exceptional performance from Drew Holiday.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the point. That's Alvin Gentry's 5 as we get into the second half. Now Garland. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. The offensive rebound. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, stiff defense gives Drummond some trouble on that shot, but he stays cool and gets a trip to the line.
And both free throws good for Drummond. Pelicans leading by 13. Williamson outside. And then jammed down. He goes right over Colin Sexton.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Melly is checked in for New Orleans. Jackson comes in for Ball. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Kevin Porter's checked in for Sexton.
And Williamson, a kid that's likely to reach his full potential, very coachable, absorbs instruction well, and really implements it quickly.
Love finds Drummond. There's Garland. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Trying to add a few more points to their lead.
And they should just stay with what they've been doing.
There's Garland. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. The Cavaliers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. So for the Pelicans, Okafor is checked in for Zion Williamson. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Drew Holiday. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Okafor, the pass to Ingram. Shot clock at 6. The feed to Okafor. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Okafor's got his first basket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Snatched up. Drummond. Excellent D there from Okafor.
Boy, an awful beginning to this half, guys, missing their first 4 attempts.
Jackson kicks to Redick. There's the triple. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, and his offensive rebounding numbers have dropped off a little bit the last few years, but Love still works hard down low and gets his share of putbacks.
Ingram passes to Okafor. Dishes it to Jackson. Redick against Porter. It's Redick on the wing. Over Porter. Okafor trying to get open. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Drummond and the call on the... And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Redick against Porter. From deep three-point range, that one misses.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
New Orleans leading by 8. Ingram outside. And he lays it straight in. Ingram's got 6.
Brandon Ingram, a nice display of toughness from the young forward here, showing that he can score through just about anything.
Pass to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
Out to Ingram. And slammed dunk by Ingram.
Boy, that looks good whenever Ingram rises for the jam. Flushing it home in the face of the opposition. Poster.
Garland dishes to Porter. To the inside. That's it, and the Pelican lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Garland.
You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he's...
And so it's New Orleans holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The Cavaliers trail by 8, and Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Larry Nance out there with Colin Sexton. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then it's Thompson, and it's Love in at the 3. And the dunk by Love.
And you can't give Love that lane. Once he spots one, he makes sure to go right at the rim.
To the paint. Here's Favors. Misses off the right iron.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Love the pass to Sexton. Here's Thompson. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Ball against Sexton. Ball with the bucket.
I tell you what, because of his size and ball skills and vision, he's a handful for any defense, Lonzo Ball. I mean, he's able to convert primarily because of his size and sneaky strength.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Favors. Good D by Drummond.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Yes, that goes in. Sexton's got 4 points this quarter.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Ingram with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Boy, Hart is one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. Never hesitates to find the open guy.
Sexton against Ball. The pass to Nance. Kicks it to Drummond. Just 5 to shoot. Trying to get open is Thompson. Yep, it goes in, and the Pelican lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Andre Drummond. Now, here's Ball. Pass to Hart. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Fouled on the... And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard J.D. Bickerstaff talking with his team. He told his guys the inside game is working, so stick with it. That means posting, slashing, getting to the rim, whatever produces these high percentage looks. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thanks.
Not letting that one fly. Drumming using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
Nance finds Thompson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one is on Holiday.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
And that's big there. Once he got the opportunity to get to the line and take the lead, you have got to convert.
Ball dishes to Favors. Williamson right side, and it's sent back by Drummond. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Here's Nance, and good that time. Nance has got the lead up to 4 now for Cleveland. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
And that's one of those guys who just tends to live at the line. Sexton's working hard to improve his consistency there.
A different look now for Cleveland. Osman comes in for Porter, and it's Garland in for Colin Sexton. To the middle, deflects the pass. Thompson uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity. Unflappable, even keel ball. Fantastic with his poise. I mean, this guy has future star, I think, written all over him.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Windler's checked in, and so both free throws are good. And it's a 7-point game.
You know, important for him to come through at the line there because they want to expand that lead.
It's in! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And Favors, very reliable around the rim, can get it done over either shoulder.
Here's Windler. He dishes it to Garland. Over in the corner, Osman. Thompson outside. Shoots. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. On deep. And the miss. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for Memphis, Tennessee. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ingram in at the 3. And for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. Now here's Valanciunas, and the shot goes in. Valanciunas has got the opening basket of the game for the Grizzlies.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
Good on the shot. Morant with it. Out to Brooks. Pass to Valanciunas. Poked away and stolen by Williamson. And the rejection by Jackson. To the paint, here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
A strong finisher. Morant doesn't mess around when he's got ideal positioning like that.
It's Ingram on the wing. There's the dish to Favors. No good that time. Nice D from Valanciunas. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. For New Orleans, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
Well, when you make all NBA defensive teams and you're smart and strong and quick like Drew Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but your confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way is something you rely on.
Sometimes you just wonder, how did Morant see that guy? The vision is special.
Here's Ingram. And Winslow pulls it down.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans, trailing by 2.
Well, the length of Ingram on display, outstanding at finding a lane, and then he explodes through it.
Here's Morant. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. Jackson misses. And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go. The putback, and staying with the play, Ingram. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. On the wing, Brooks. Pass to Jackson. To the inside. Here's Valanciunas. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And a bruising, fundamentally sound big man. Valanciunas is a throwback. More importantly, he's willing to play whatever role is asked of him.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. Jones against Jackson. It's stolen by Valanciunas. 1:46 left here in the first quarter. Jones, the pass to Gutterich. Over to the left wing. Just 5 on the clock. And Valanciunas kicks to Clark. Valanciunas with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. Anderson with the ball. Here's Clark. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Outside Jackson. It's Redick on the wing. No good on that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Down low. Memphis moving that ball around. No good from Clark. The Pelicans have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Redick passes to Hart. The Grizzlies pull it in. 32 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
How about the athleticism from Valanciunas? Pours on the gas to ensure the finish in transition.
Here's Jones. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Hayes, and the rejection by Valanciunas. And now the fast break Anderson with the ball.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
It's been all about Jonas Valanciunas for the Memphis Grizzlies. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. And we'll be back with you shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
They've got Clark. He's out there with Anderson. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Jones. And it's Melton in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. And that one's good by Clark.
Man, if Clark ever hits that shot with consistency, watch out. That's a game changer.
Jackson against Jones. Jackson gets the bucket.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Inside. Okafor against Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
It's Jackson with the drive, and the basket is good. Jackson's got 4 points in the quarter.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Left side Anderson to the middle. Here's Clark, and Clark slams it in.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Redick passes to Hart. Back to Redick. This one for 3. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Melton. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Pelicans trail by 9. Hart the pass to Redick. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one. New Orleans shooting their first free throws here tonight.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
Well, Redick used properly can be lethal for your offense. You just can't afford to fall asleep on him.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Jang, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Justice Winslow comes in for Anderson. Brooks checked in for Melton. And it's John Morant in for Tyus Jones. Here's Jang. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Jang's got the lead up to 9 now for the Grizzlies.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Holiday. Unable to get that one. Morant with some nice D. Out to Brooks. Fires it up. Offensive rebound. Winslow, the pass to Jang. Here's Brooks. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Holiday.
Well, a longer point guard out there, Drew Holiday, can score close into the rim with that kind of size.
Brooks kicks to Morant. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Morant's got his second bucket tonight.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. That's going to send Drew Holiday to the free throw line. It goes on Brandon Clark. Jackson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Jackson comes in for Justice Winslow. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for New Orleans. Hall comes in for J.J. Redick. Here's Morant. It's tipped. It's his first trip to the line.
Wound up shooting 85 from the line a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage.
He misses the free throw.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Good on the second free throw.
Well, when you make these kind of improvements in your game, you're putting in a lot of work in the offseason. Brandon Ingram growing up right in front of us.
Kept alive. Jang, the pass to Jackson. Launches a three, and there's Jackson on the assist from Jackson. And the Grizzlies lead by 11.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Ingram kicks to Holiday. Back to Ingram, over Jackson. Misses off the left iron. And the Grizzlies leading by 11. Down low. On the wing, Jackson. Dishes to Jang. Back to Jackson. Morant passes to Jackson. Morant against Ingram. Here's Jackson. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Outside, Ball. He dishes it to Williamson. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. 9-point game. Stolen by Brooks.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies holding. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. Jonas Valanciunas had it going on in the first quarter. He had 10 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 block. And Shaq. And that does it for our halftime show.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Jonas Valanciunas having a dominant impact in this game.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
And the team appreciating all of that dirty work going on. His activity has been phenomenal.
Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So the Pelican 5 right now. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the 1.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
And the first one at the line is good. Valanciunas hits them both. Pelicans trail by 13. Ingram outside. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Just love it when B.I. gets up like that and just stretches out for 2.
Here's Morant. He has 5. The pass to Jackson. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. And the basket by Jackson.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Morant looking around. Jackson kicks to Brooks. 6 to shoot. Ball against Morant. Can't hit from in close. Pelicans trail by 11.
And there was so much hoopla around Ball when he first entered the league. But lately, a lot of that seems to have died down.
I feel like it's settling in, and the change of scenery for Lonzo Ball after being number 2 and being in Los Angeles and being home, maybe being away has been the best thing for him to start to focus on the task at hand.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Knocked away. And it's Ball in the corner. Jacks up a 3. They get the rebound. Out to Ingram. Looking for Favors. He gets it there. And Derek Favors with the slam.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
Feeds it to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Outside Holiday. The three-pointer off the mark.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Here's Williamson. And he goes big with the dunk right over Jaren Jackson.
Yeah, so fun to watch him get fancy on any finish. Zion again to the rack.
Morant kicks to Valanciunas. Back to Morant. Pass to Valanciunas. Brooks against Williamson. Now here's Brooks. He's guarded closely. It's good.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Morant against Ball.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Here's Brooks. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Brooks has got the lead up to 13 now for the Grizzlies.
You got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
Favors can't get it to go.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Morant passes to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Outside, Redick, back to Jackson. It's deflected.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Here's Melton. From outside, off the mark. Here's Melly. And he converts the layup.
J.J. Redick knows everybody's position on every play in the playbook. So good job of getting the ball over to his teammate there.
And so it's Memphis. 13 points up at the end of the period. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. And we'll be right back after this. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Tyus Jones. Kyle Anderson is out there with Clark. And it's Gutterich in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Kicks it out to Jones. Back to Clark. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Here's Melly. It's Redick on the wing. Ball's knocked loose. To the wing on the left. And Anderson kicks to Clark. Anderson passes to Clark. And Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Out to the wing. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. And here's Anderson. Here's Melton. Anderson outside. It's Jones on the wing. Back to Anderson. The feed to Clark. Just 4 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And now the Pelicans on the break. The shot's good from Hayes. Hayes has got his first points in this one.
And this is where Lonzo Ball gets you excited. As a teammate, he's going to get you the ball.
To the inside. Hayes with the steal. Pushing it up. Redick surveying the D. Count the basket.
Able to finish on the drive. Give Redick a lane, and he's more than happy to take it.
Here's Melton. And then Clark slams it in.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Pelicans trail by 13. Stolen by Anderson. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Anderson's got his first points of the night.
Anderson finishing through contact. I like to see him make the mid-air adjustment to get that ball off. We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Off target from outside. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Pass to Hayes. 1:52 left in the game. Here's Melly. And no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Here's Melton. Clark left side. Anderson outside. Elbow shot is on the way. Offensive rebound. Clark kicks to Anderson. Here's Melton. No good from outside. Pelicans trail by 15.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Grizzlies.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Valanciunas.
I like his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He was not messing around.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Out left to the wing. Here's Gutterich. Outside, Jones. And it's Melly with the rebound. And here's Redick. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. From the wing. It's not going to go for him. From deep three-point range, no good. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed